Work to live, do not live to work. I like that, Dave. There's more to life than work or the game that society sort of makes us play by, whether or not we choose to some degree. Circumstance does drive a lot of that. I as well am trying a new suitcase to travel this long. I've never traveled before, and let me tell you, I have never in my life taken a journey this long in a foreign country, and it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. This makes packing a very important choice, as you've shown, so I hope you can figure that out, as well as me figuring out how to fit everything in a suitcase that's a little bit smaller than the one that I actually took to PodCon. I'm gonna have to consolidate some things. Okay, so something I'm also doing right now. For Life's Library, we are currently reading a field guide to getting lost by Rebecca Solnit, and I'm hoping it can helpfully forge the unknown well and have a healthy relationship with getting lost, especially on this trip to London. It's definitely a guarantee for me to have this feeling of being lost while I travel across the pond to a place that I've never been, and the interesting thing about being a person is that in terms of being a human being, it will feel very familiar, but in terms of my created self, it will not, because I have literally never been there. Where I am is somehow connected to a place where I've never been, and I'm excited for that. So much unknown is going to be forged into the known for me, but it's still only such a small slice. Rebecca Solnit says that the unknown is where the most important things come from, and that's because it's where I both have been and where I will eventually go after the idea of me. Interestingly, living and being human is like being dropped in the middle of a video game story in which I can push on either edge, future and past, to try to figure out things. Only I can't know everything. Solnit says losing oneself is being utterly immersed in the present moment and what is happening. Travel is an efficient means of growing that and the gratitude for it, because I'll be in a place I've never been. It's the capacity to face uncertainty and the unknown and still have enough knowledge on how to get home. To pay attention when getting lost and enjoy impermanence, a healthy relationship with change, is being at home in being lost. It's not really a loss of things, but it's a loss of mind noise, it's a loss of sense of self, it's a loss of the attic world up here, to realize how much that I'm already connected to in reality. It's like Symphony of Science! By losing the idea of who I am and all of the mind noise up in my head in solitude, you can really appreciate the miraculousness of every moment that you're in. What really never fails to astound me is how something very like me, not the idea of me, will come after me and before me. Something or someone that I'll never truly know. I'm curious for your thoughts on this. What do you think being rich in loss means? And can you think of any times when you were in the moment and you felt this, or maybe when you were traveling? I look forward to getting healthfully lost in London enjoyably, because facing the unknown and seeing how much I'm connected to it matters to me. Have a great day, Dave, and I'll actually see you maybe tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, definitely in person on Wednesday in a place I've never been to for the first time. Here we go.